Welcome to another episode of Charlotte on the Scene podcast. I got my main man, more in the building. Yo, what up, man? What's poppin', baby?
Rob, what's going on with you, bro?
Man, let's see you. It's been less than 24 hours since I seen you, son.
I know, bro.
Same way, same way.
That means we working, bro.
You know.
Come on now.
Well,
episode 72.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, today we got a special guest in the building, and I know I say that about everybody I have on here, but you gotta understand who this brother is. Brother, I've worked with him for years now. It's crazy. I'm getting older, and but he is the ultimate provider of entertainment in all of North Carolina, South Carolina, Maryland, everywhere, popping. Got the South on lock. Humble spirit, great person, but one of the best DJs, curators out here. DJ Skillz, what up, baby? How you doing, man? It's good to see you, brother.
Skillz.
How you doing, King? It's good to see you, man.
Skillz.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Long overdue, brother.
Yeah, man.
Great to see you, man.
Nah, good to see you, bro. We here.
No doubt,
Yes,
no
sir.
doubt. So let's start from the do this right, because this is a very special interview. I had to get Mama Love back. She was gone for a little while. She was, doing what she do. Now she's back. Hey, Mama Love, back in the building. Talk to me nice. So first of all, let me ask you a question. How long have you been DJing for? I gotta ask that because you're so in demand out here in this area and have been for years. So how long have you been in the game?
November this year make 30.
Wow,
30 years?
30 clip.
That's tough, bro.
Started in 96.
I remember you when I was younger, bro. Damn, it's like that time go by that fast like that, bro.
It don't feel like 30, but yeah.
How tall was Ant in '96?
I don't remember. I wasn't that tall, bro. Why you gotta put me with that? What they got to do with anything? It's about skills, bro.
Yeah.
No, I might be about 5'8" back then. I don't know that. Man, I was like
West
10.
Charlotte.
Yeah, he had a
Grabbing
growth
Bonton chips, stealing out of the
That's my
goddamn
mama. She
grocery.
know. Mama Angie come on the show and start talking about it.
So where are you originally from?
Florence, South Carolina.
Talk to me nice. So what made you? What made you get into the art of DJing, especially being from Florence, South Carolina, and being out there? What's your influence? But how'd you start?
I was surrounded by hip hop.
Okay.
Even in Florence, like we had everywhere you go, everywhere you turned, it was hip hop. Right. Like you was saying, like you like Premier, like. Yeah. We was listening to Premier, but my cousin, DJ Mark Ella Vincent, he was a DJ and a producer. He was like, to us, the Evil D of the South from Black Moon Boot Camp Clip.
Nice.
So we was very, very East Coast influenced.
Wow.
I had all that right here in front of me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Growing up, and my cousin DJ sat on the beach in Myrtle Beach, North Myrtle Beach area. Mm-hmm. He was really killing the club scene, mid-90s. So when I decided to, take up DJing, my family was in it.
Okay.
So it was just like
our roots.
Yeah. My family, they sing, a lot of them gifted musically, play instruments. I taught myself to play drums when I was 5.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So they all in the church. I just went the other way.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you something because I grew up. It's crazy because you from Florence. I didn't know you was from Florence, South Carolina, bro. I always thought you was from up north.
Everybody does.
I always thought this since I was a kid, bro. But I was Nas, my favorite rapper, Hove, Pac, Method Man, Wu-Tang. I was on all that in the 5th and 6th grade from Charlotte.
That was us.
So a lot of them was like, why you listen to that?
That was us.
What y'all listening to?
That was us in South
How y'all
Carolina.
not listening to this?
Yeah,
so can you tell them, explain to them, how it was to become a successful DJ from South Carolina like that, right, with your ear being so close to the music and understanding what you're listening to up north and bringing it down here. You know what I'm saying?
I think to some degree, we could relate to what they were saying.
Right.
Even as, kids, teenagers or whatever, during that time, it wasn't up north, we down south. North Carolina, South Carolina. And North Carolina and South Carolina is 2 totally different states.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
But we could relate, the things that they were doing, we probably were doing the same things. We just didn't have a city.
Right, a city.
Well, in Florence, we didn't have the Charlotte city background either.
Yeah,
right. You know what I'm saying? But we still, it's almost like we do those same things, but we just in the South doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, but then when you get the Master P's and the Juveniles, the Hot Boys and all that.
Knife Wonder and those guys.
And Knife and all,
Rhapsody.
everybody comes up. So now it's kind of like we can kind of get our own identity. But before then, it was, like you said, the Nas's and like for me, like it was the Nas, the Keith Murrays, the Jay-Z's, the Boot Camp Clicks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You name them, the Wu-Tang and that's we was gravitating to that.
So my thing is that when I first my first earliest memories of down south is Lumberton, North Carolina. So I used to be in Fayetteville.
Lumbee.
Yeah, my godfather's from Lumberton, and I used to go there and hang out. And that's what I think I had my first pair of cinnamon Timbs when I was out there. I really remember going to Fayetteville Mall and Mr. Biggs Mall out there. And I thought I was. It's the thing. I thought I was down south. I'm like, I'm down south. And you guys are playing the same stuff we had. Actually, I heard the Old Dirty Bastard remix with y'all the remix in Lumberton first before I even heard it up north. With I forgot who was on the remix with him, but like Busta Rhymes.
Right.
So it's like I think people don't understand like the South really was,
And you was in Fayetteville, right?
I was in Fayetteville,
So
Lumberton.
Foxy 99 was like our Hot 97.
Wow.
And even though it's in Fayetteville, so from Fayettille to Florence is like an hour and some change. We could catch Foxy 99 in our city.
That's crazy.
So everything that they played on the radio, that they probably was playing on Hot 97, they was playing it on Foxy 99.
Right.
Like it was like the northern version of Hot 97, Foxy 99. They I think the thing was like we gotta have 100,000 watts. So they would reach from Fayetteville all the way to the beach, but it was like a Hot 97 in the South too.
So what's your earliest memories of hip hop?
Man, my earliest memory of hip hop would be me and my bro Will, shouts to Will, imitating Turbo and Ozone from Breaking.
Breaking 1 or 2?
1.
That's the one.
You're a real one. You're a real one.
boom.
Talk to me. Now you're a real one.
I had a sky blue
dancing on the joint.
Yeah, I had a sky blue windbreaker, and I had the Nike joints with the fat laces.
Yeah.
You had a Jerry curl?
No.
About to say Jerry curl still? Don't lie.
Nah, we going too far. You gotta relax. You gotta relax, man.
Jerry curl. We got
No sir, fade
some footage, bro.
Straight fade cut, bro. Straight fade cut.
That was the worst memory ever when Turbo fell down the stairs.
Oh yeah.
It was like 15
Yeah,
flights
it
of
was,
stairs. So I was like, oh my, he's like, It's horrible, son. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
But nah, that was my earliest memory. I would always, because I keep hitting the drink. Oh, my parents, they was in the church, so anything rap related, I had to go across the street or across the field to watch it at our neighbor's Tanya house, which was Will's cousin, or I'd be at Will's house. But that's why I was getting, the hip hop,
Right, no
and,
doubt.
and everything else I wasn't supposed to be getting into.
A lot of people don't understand like the original movies, like Beat Streets, Electric, was it Breaking, and even Crush Groove.
Yeah, I had
Crush Groove.
I didn't see like Crush Groove and Beat Street probably until maybe I was in college when I was really engulfed in the DJ world. Yeah, I went back and double back.
I love it. Ant, come on, give me some.
What you need?
Oh, I need some juice, baby. You gotta talk to me.
Bro, I'm locked in, bro. He said Breaking. He said he didn't have a Jerry curl.
Yeah,
I would have had a Jerry curl back then, bro. I'm the younger one here. I would have had the Jerry curl, bro.
Nah.
So being in Florence, you're coming up and you're submerging yourself in the culture, which is excellent because a lot of people don't know the actual culture of hip hop,
right?
Especially a lot of these young people coming up now. How does that vote for you now when you're spending, because you're spending 30 years, so you've gone from crates.
Absolutely. You've
gone from having techniques and doing that, and then from going to Seratos. How does that as a DJ being in that long? How do you feel about that? What's your
as far as the equipment?
Yeah, the equipment, but then the evolving.
I mean, it's anything that you do for a long period of time, it's going to be some periods of, elevation. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Things are going to change. You running a business. Every 4 to 5 years, you got to do some touch-ups and renovations. You got to, so I mean, now I'm not going to sit here and hold you because when they was getting rid of the vinyl, they was going to this, it was already in the CD, so it's like 2005, 2006. They start talking about the Serato with the laptops and all of this. I was, can I curse?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mama love on air. She don't like it a lot. It's okay. You gotta let Skillz get off. Pause. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but I was like,
go ahead, bro. You good?
I was like, hell nah. Like I'm not doing that. Like I'm sticking to this vinyl. I'm a DJ's DJ.
Right.
And then my vinyl got stolen. And then
Where?
I was living in Atlanta at this time, but I used to drive back from Atlanta every Thursday to do Club 9 for A&T's college night with my bro Quadji. Quadji Heath. Yeah. Every Thursday.
Shout out to Quadji.
Yeah, shout out to my bro Quadji, man.
I don't know. I remember his name though.
Yeah.
Real built brother, very slim, good brother.
Yeah, Quadji solid.
Yeah, he's solid dude.
Yeah. But yeah, I used to drive every Thursday, and we had Club 9 on Thursday nights, which was college night for A&T. And they booked me for a party that Friday, so I stayed in town. Left the hotel, get something to eat, came back to the hotel to get dressed to go to the club, came back downstairs 30 minutes later, like, yo, my back window of my truck broke out, busted out. I was like, yo, motherfucker stole my records.
Damn.
That's the worst.
Yeah, that brought me to tears. I ain't gonna sit here and like front. Like I was hurt because at that time I was really getting into like shopping for records, even though I was getting a lot of records from like labels and stuff like that, so I didn't have to pay for a lot of records. But my cousin in Atlanta, which was the cousin that inspired me in Florence, he had moved to Atlanta. He still shops for records to this day. Like he has a whole living room full of just vinyl. Like his living room is like a vinyl library. And he had me in this space to where it was kind of like, yo, I'm gonna take you to this warehouse, this flea market, this thrift shop. We just picking up vinyl. So I started picking up a lot of rare pieces, and me being like, I want to show off the joints that I got. Oh yeah, I ain't got this. Right. And I had a couple of them joints with me. And that's what really kind of like bothered me the most. But I was able to recover probably like 70% of what was stolen because I had to sit out for like 2 weeks from DJing. Bro.
Damn. Cause you ain't have, that's crazy, bro.
But in that time period, I had to go get me a laptop because I was like, all right, if I'm gonna make the adjustment, this is when it's gonna happen.
So that's how you had to make an adjustment.
Bingo.
How you feel about like how making that, like how it switched from vinyl to what it is now? Because I like the vinyl.
Right. I
mean, I understand where it is, but it's dope to see like a Kanye West graduation album in a vinyl.
It is.
Right.
That shit dope as hell to me.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? So how was that transition like? I know you had to do it, but how you feel about that?
I looked at it as it was something that I had to do.
Yeah.
So it was just like if this is where we at, this is what we got to do, and this is what we have to do to get it done.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Right.
And we here now.
This transition, was it smoother, you feel like, or was it?
It was just me getting it. I had to get used to depending on technology. That was probably the hardest part. Yeah. The toughest part, because I mean, I used to always hear stories of people say, "Oh, my laptop crashed."
Yeah. Yeah.
Never like the only thing in a party with vinyl is
somebody bumping the table,
the record scratching, or your needles broke.
Chill from house party.
Yeah, that was your only worries. You know what I'm saying? So, but you can kind of control that.
Yeah.
I had extra needles. Always kept my vinyl clean, so I wasn't worried about.
I always wanted to ask a question. And my uncle was a DJ in New York City, and I grew up around me. I remember he bought his first turntables in the Bronx. He does a lot of stuff with Red Alert. I grew up around that situation with Jungle Brothers and everything. And he always used to keep dimes or quarters on his thing. I never asked him, what was that for?
Great question, bro.
Yeah, to keep the records from skipping, like when you scratching, because sometimes some needles are not made for scratching and hard cutting. So it adds some like little added weight.
Never knew that. That's my uncle. I never even asked that question.
40 years of my life, bro. I never understood that.
I
thought it was just to look cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to wait because when you scratch, like, you know what I mean?
Sometimes they need a little jump.
I was like, they used to look cool with the dimes and the things.
I remember he used to be in my grandma's apartment in the Bronx, and he'd be cutting, and his favorite record to cut was Frankie Beverly. He's like, I don't want to do the voice.
What song was that?
Hey, do it again. What it sound like, bro?
Had me for a minute.
Can't wait till your mama see this episode.
So my mom is banging on the door telling me to cut the damn music down. So getting to that, what's your when you're DJing and and I know you have different facets of different crowds, but what has been the favorite record that you can always play to get that?
What's that go-to?
What's that go-to?
One record that I can honestly say I truly enjoy playing, and I get the same response, if not a better response, every time I touch this record. Been playing it since 2003. Jay-Z PSA.
I do that. Yeah, you right. Yeah.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. You go crazy on that one. Yeah, that's
love. Like for some reason
that changed the whole room. No matter where you at,
it sets everything.
No matter what club, what venue, the people, white people, black people, Asian, Hispanics, it don't matter. That come on, it's going crazy.
The energy is going somewhere.
And we all know the whole first verse.
Yeah.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Hov.
That's crazy.
I just got chills speaking about it.
Yeah. Nah, that's dope.
That's that feel it gives.
Yeah, I remember. I'm a DJ too, but I used to I'd be at a Fuse. I just be touching
playing 50 Cent all night.
I don't play 50.
Queens. I love, man, Southside Jamaica. We know where you from.
But you gotta understand, like with me, it's like, so I had to actually maturate into the South, but I always loved the South music. So my favorite artists in the South were always guys like, I love Andre 3000. Outkast always was hot to me, but I like T.I. Paper Trail, T.I. stuff was always banging to me. I bought my first pair of Pradas because of T.I. wore them joints in the movie. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, go back to T.I. Dope Boys in the Trap, T.I.
How about the one with Beanie
Dope
Man?
Boys in the Trap.
How about the Beanie Man? He had a song Beanie Man on his first album.
Yeah, 2 Glocks.
Yeah,
that was that same album.
Yeah, he was
2 Glocks, right? The joint with him and Beanie wasn't it 2 Glocks? I think it was 2 Glocks.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
I'm serious. Yeah.
Oh, that's the album. He was talking about the single. I'm talking about the single. I think it was called 2 Glocks. I could be wrong, but I know it's off the I'm Serious album though. Yeah, it's off the I'm Serious album. Yeah.
So who was your coming out of the South, because you're from Florence, right? What's a go-to record in the South that you can just bang out and it's always going to hit?
You play in the club like a down south. I want to hear that.
Yeah.
Like a down south record. Like we go out right now.
Yeah.
Skillz on the ones and twos.
Skillz on the 1 and 2s.
We need something from the South.
Anything Jeezy. Anything classic Jeezy. I ain't gonna say new Jeezy. We gonna go TN 101. We gonna go mixtape Jeezy. It's gonna send that energy somewhere else.
To DJ Drama Jeezy.
Now you be talking.
I'm down in Atlanta.
Snowman.
Come on, man.
We talking 05, 06, 07.
Yes, Lord have mercy.
I was living in Atlanta then, so I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Like I know what that feeling. Like I
was there with you, but you was in the real places. I was in college.
You was balling. You was hooping. Yes, you was hooping. Yes, you was hooping. But you was there in Atlanta, so you know.
Yeah, I was in the thing now. Yeah, getting haircuts and shopping.
What's it like to DJ and be in front of a lot of people, a room full of thousands, hundreds, and you rocking it? Like what is the feeling that you get?
Right. It's like I feed off the energy from the people. Right. You know, a lot of times we can read the room, and we can play certain songs that we feel, but for me, I like to see that energy from the people because I like to see them going someplace that they didn't expect to go. Gotcha. Or that's certain reaction that they're gonna give back, and I'm like, ooh, y'all don't even know what I'm about to play next. Or these next 3 records I'm about to play gonna really set the tone for that one record after the 3.
Right.
I be thinking like that.
So how do you and that's the question I want to get to the crux of it. You talking. So
real talk.
When you gotta cue up a song, how far are you in? Are you like 4 songs ahead of what you're gonna do? Or?
It's
It's the
a lot
vibe.
of times, it's the vibe. Like a lot of times, like, and I used to do this with vinyl. So like, you see Kid Capri doing it from back in the day, like flipping records like quick, fast.
Right.
I was doing that with vinyl. So on Serato,
Easy work.
it's easy work.
Easy work.
You know, I didn't know what that Serato meant till Kanye said something about it. You ain't got Yeezy in your Serato? I'm like, what is that? What the fuck is that? Like,
It's the program that's on the laptop.
okay.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. I had to look it up.
it's the joints
That's
on the
the
No
joint.
chat GPT back then, you know what I'm saying? But like on some real stuff though, bro, like just to like what you said, just to touch on what piggyback off what Ross said, like with the vibe of the club scene. When you have to go to different venues, or have you been in different venues, you had to play like maybe not hip hop or different genres of music.
Yeah.
How do you do that in those elements?
Well, for one, I try not to be in elements that don't fit my brand.
Right. That makes sense. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, because like, so even then, back then,
But if they
like,
say, look, we got 20,000 over here, we're gonna play a whole bunch of Gwen Stefani or something like that.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta
go find me
busy.
some Gwen Stefani joints. And
I'm just saying, you gonna get busy.
I know how to I know how to mix.
Like, how would you do that? Like,
So I'm gonna do my research because I used to DJ for the Hornets too. So
I know, I remember, yeah.
right. So I did that from 2016 to 2019. So that was like a transition
I had,
of doing
I had
something
tickets, I saw
different.
you.
Yeah.
I just said you see, bro.
Skillz.
You know, I used to be around, bro. I'm around,
Ant would be on the
bro.
floor.
I be there like, I was like, Skillz. He was like, Rod, not now, spring colors.
Yeah. I see you in a couple months, bro. Get your ass back over there.
Yeah, but to your point, like you saying though, like it's that transition. I know how to play music. I know how to make music feel good to people.
Right.
You know, country music, that's not my thing.
Not your lane.
Pop, R&B, you know, anything hip hop, urban, pop culture related. No, I can mix that.
Well, you know, it's important that you know how to play an instrument, right? So my oldest daughter, I had her playing the piano at 5 years old. I think with us, we need to learn how to read music and learn how to play instruments, because that rhythm, the beat, we're a rhythm type people.
Facts.
We just catch, it's natural to us. It's in our blood.
Right.
And for you to be playing the drums, you already had a rhythm of what you were putting out there. Now, and the Skillz, I gotta tell you now. You know, I've been at your parties, and you have you've had some monumental times in my life. We're talking about Charlotte now. We're in Charlotte. This is Charlotte on the Scene podcast. You know, let's talk about the Charlotte on the Scene that you have been around as far as parties in Charlotte venues. Let's talk about pop life. What was pop life like when you were in there getting busy?
Man.
Shout out to Kitch.
Shouts to Mike Kitchen, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Mike Kitch.
Kitch, the guy.
Kitchen, Henry, man, listen. I can't even explain it. Like,
Right.
It was a time period where it was really cracking, like when you was really on one.
pop life was it.
Pop life was crazy.
Pop life, you talking about a Wednesday night. Cats got to go to work on Thursday. They ain't thinking about work on Wednesday night.
Remember that?
They're going to figure it out.
Was this Epicenter time?
No, this was in the alleyway.
The alleyway, right where Encore is.
Yeah, where Encore.
That whole thing, it was
It
reunion.
was more open.
It was crazy.
Yeah,
back then.
Republic. But before then, it was at Luna.
Republic.
It was at Luna before then.
Luna was
So
there.
Luna was where Sports One is right now.
Right. That's
yeah,
where it, So
yeah.
when I first moved to Charlotte in 2010, that was Kitchen was doing Pop Life at Luna. But yeah, that was, man. To see it grow from Luna to when they, open what's they call, I forgot what they call it, the alleyway, but it was a Republic.
It was Republic. I
Then it
remember
was
going
Phoenix,
to
Bar Charlotte,
Phoenix,
and all that.
yeah.
Bar Charlotte. Phoenix was
That
on
was
the end
cracking
corner.
back in it. What? I'm talking about.
I had the Audi.
When we come straight home, I get home from school, from college, from tech.
Yeah.
Come home.
You going right there?
What? Me and the guys, they already waiting.
Yeah.
We going right there. We in
Outside.
there all day.
Talk to him nice, Ed. Talk to him
No,
nice.
I ain't
Thursday
on too
nights
crazy. I ain't
was-
talking to nobody nice.
That
It
Pop
was
Life
really nice, but
experience
it was we was
Yeah, it was
tripping.
crazy.
you had to
It was
be
everything going on in that
there.
strip.
That's not even something that you can just really just.
They had to change how it look over there. Like you can't even park down there no more like that. Like go in the parking garage.
Yeah, it was you just had to be there. What they
had
say?
to be there.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. Talk to. Oh.
That's a nice.
We went to
run.
everything on the strip, bro.
Yeah.
Then we park a lot pimping.
How about
On a Wednesday.
On a
How about-
Wednesday.
How about? So I'm gonna throw another venue at you. What about Bubble?
Game day.
Because you rock
on
that too.
Sundays.
Game day on Sundays. How was
That's
that like?
sweet bubble
Listen,
and
yo.
everything.
I'm gonna say this. That vibe that people felt 2 weeks ago when Cam was out here,
It was like that
every Sunday. My years might be off, but it was like 2013 all the way up until our Super Bowl run.
Yeah.
Bubble on Sundays after every home game.
Yeah.
Shouts to Blue Goose.
Shout out to Blue Goose.
Shouts to Kitch.
Yep.
I'm missing somebody. I think King was on that.
Yeah. Ian was the manager of Bubble.
Yes.
Ian was the man. Shout out to Ian.
Listen,
Nolly,
man.
yeah.
Listen.
Shout out to Ian.
Those Sundays, you talking about K1 Short,
KK.
KK.
Shout out to KK. My
KK
dog.
Charles Johnson.
CJ.
Man, it was no telling who was gonna pop in on them Sundays. Before then, Fresh had Sundays at Phoenix.
Shout out to Fresh too.
We're talking Ted Gilmore era.
Yeah.
I forgot what was the other wide receiver core he had with him then. This was right
Ted
before.
Ginn.
I mean, I said Ted Gilmore, Ted Ginn.
Ginn.
Again, I don't know if Steve used to step out like that.
Nah,
Steve didn't step out.
Yeah. Jonathan
Stewart.
Jonathan Stewart.
Yep,
Hey, shout out to
Stewart.
Jay Stu, my bro.
Yeah,
That's my guy.
Stu, D'Angelo.
D'Angelo Williams. Yeah.
Cam popped out at one of the sport joints. They was doing Dharma on Sundays. This is I'm kind of backtracking. So it was like I think Sport and them had something going on at Dharma for a short
Shout
little
out to
minute.
Sport, yep.
Shout out to Sport
Yeah.
on Sundays.
Yep.
This was kind of like during that era. It was like a late night joint that they had. Cam popped out there.
Crazy.
Listen, man. What a time to be alive.
What a time to
what
be
a
alive.
time to be alive, man. But yeah, so well that was after Bubble on Sundays.
You said what?
World, but it was
Oh, yeah,
label.
yeah.
Label on
Label,
Sundays.
Label on Sundays.
yeah,
Yeah,
label,
and then that just went to a whole nother stratosphere.
Yeah. Cause my first time when I got out here, my man took me to label, and he put my name in the lights on my birthday, and I was like, oh, this is crazy. You know, he's like, yo, Raj,
Yeah,
your
that's some
birthday.
New York type shit.
Yeah.
We didn't
Yeah.
have that
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was like, I'm fresh out here. I'm like,
People
this
getting
is
bottles
crazy
just to
right
get their name on the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fresh out here.
Hey, for real.
Yeah, the
Okay,
party, that party experience doing then, man.
How about now? We gotta give my man his love because this is one of he's been on the show. How would you describe Vapianos?
Fly, sexy, grown.
That's back in the day. I never went.
That was during that time. That was the Saturday spot.
Yeah,
I never went, bro. I used to hear about it.
That was
Eddie,
that.
how was that? Like,
It's
what
Eddie.
was it? Like,
Shout out
You
to
want
Eddie.
to find you a woman with a nice 401k plan?
let's get to that.
Fall in the
we talking about?
Vapianos. We
Vapianos?
talking about Cougar Talk
back
before
in
it was
the-
Cougar Talk.
I see. I ain't know nothing about that back then. Hey, I like that though. Hey, see skills, analogy skills. That's why he's skilled.
I mean, we keeping it real. Listen,
you will find one with a good 401k plan.
No, I like that.
hey,
that.
But I
like
mean,
that.
I heard about it though. Like, you know,
that was
I've never been. Though.
that was-
Eddie's
you,
been
you
on-
had your good choices to choose from. Like you had Pop Life on Wednesday. It was apostrophe on Thursdays.
Apostrophe was my joint.
Yep, you
I
could
love
and you could rock
Shout out to
with
Jonathan Cuevas.
Yep,
Shout out
to
to
Jay.
Jonathan.
Yep.
Shout out to Jay. Yep.
And I think you possibly popped on Fridays. There was another spot popping on Fridays. Then you had Vapianos on Saturday, and
What you had on Sunday?
if it was a home game, you had Bubble.
Yeah, Bubble's
Yeah, it
crazy.
was Bubble.
Bubble's
Then,
crazy.
like I said, for a short period of time, it was Dharma. Oh, and you had Dharma on Thursday too with Troy.
Dharma. Yeah.
Troyville.
Yeah, who?
Cosmos.
Cosmos was Friday,
What
right?
time
Cosmos
it is,
was
bro?
crazy.
Yeah. Shout to Maz Entertainment. Was
Yep.
it Maz Entertainment thing? Yeah, man, listen.
Yo, I used to go to Cosmos a lot. There was one in Ballantyne too for a while.
Nah,
But I used to go to
the
one
one in
uptown.
Uptown.
Nah,
Uptown.
that
I used to
one
go
on
to
the
one
corner right
uptown.
there. It's a
Uptown.
Jersey Mike's or something like that right now.
Yeah.
That used to be going crazy.
Friday nights.
Friday,
Yeah.
the whole weekend, bro.
Yeah, that was-
we
that was
couldn't get
Maz
it.
Entertainment.
Sometimes they wouldn't let us in the club, like y'all dress too baggy or something crazy.
Yeah.
We going to Cosmos. They always let us in.
Always Cosmos.
That's where the
crazy.
401k women was in there too.
Yeah.
4K
That's they
was
start
in
their
there?
weekend.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no, they start on Wednesday.
So I went
They
back.
probably chilled on Thursday, or they was hitting the lounge or something on Thursday.
We was
Then
young.
they turned back up on Friday.
Bro, we was young. We'll catch them.
So I used to go
Saturdays,
we
Sundays.
catch an ant like
Hey, yeah, why you in here? Rudy's over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why you in here now? We gotta come see what's
You
going
already
on.
knew.
Yeah, what's happening? What's happening?
jumping out the water. Jumping out the water. Yo.
What?
So like I used to go to Deltas, and then after Deltas I'd go to Cosmos. And Cosmos was always the go-to spot. And Fuel Pizza was right there. So after you
Fuel
was done,
Pizza.
Fuel was right there around the corner. We
Yeah,
go in there
Fuel.
and get right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
yeah.
when Fuel was really good.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah.
And you have Fuel
Trash.
over there by Stash House.
Oh, I
Fuel
forgot
over there
about
by Stash House.
too.
Yeah.
That was maybe
Shit.
go to the spot out
Stash
there.
House.
That was
Chet,
something.
yeah.
Shout to Chet. Yo, you rock a lot of venues.
Chet,
now
right.
I give you one last one. You know I gotta shout out my brand, Spring Colors.
Yes, sir.
You've been rocking Spring Colors for a while now. You know, and shout out to Antoine Bryant because
Shout
Antoine
out to
Bryant,
Twan B.
Shout out to Twan, man.
Twan B always. I remember one time we were doing Posh, and I tell you, man, I was like, yo, get this, get this person. We got get this. He's like, we need skills. And he say it all the time. He's like, nah. And every year it's like I don't even ask no more who the DJ
Right.
is. What's your experience with Spring Colors? Because we built it, but what's your experience with that, and how did you rock that out? How you do? Because that's a different crowd.
So I can't really say how I rock it out because I play to what I see.
Right.
But if you're there, you're in a certain age demographic, I know something within this realm.
Right.
Now I can take a couple of chances, play some joints over here, just to see what y'all respond to.
Right.
That's gonna let me know how far I can take y'all.
Yeah. But you take that rooftop to another level.
But that's what I'm saying. The turn up is obvious.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
But I just like, what if I play this off-brand record? It's a classic, but everybody know, but it's the R&B feel-good joint. If I make them move off of this, I might not even get the turn up because I might have them so in a zone with these R&B jams.
That joint.
That's B-sides or album cuts.
Yeah.
We might not even have enough time
To get to the joints.
to get to the turn up because the party's over now.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's that
It's
crowd.
only a couple hours.
Right. It's only I was literally.
You catch the vibe, you just stick to that vibe.
And I mean,
You feel like you know we got to switch it up.
Right. You can
You
switch
the
it
point
around
guard
about
of the club, basically.
Bingo.
You
And
the
I was the
quarterback.
point guard in high school. All my life I played
They
ball.
know
I was
you
point
hoop,
guard.
bro. We can roll it out right now.
Come on,
We'll
let's
line
go.
up.
Let's go.
Nah,
Let's
I'm
shoot.
joking.
Listen. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like I told my guy Quadri. I ain't doing no one-on-one, but if you want to have a shootout, let's go.
Oh, I put you in the gym.
Let's
Bring
go.
around the youngest. I
Let's
got
go.
you.
Let's
Nah,
go.
but essentially, bro, you're the
Yeah.
quarterback. You're the quarterback of the night.
Nah, that's fact.
So like when I've been in Spring Colors, shout out to my brother or whatever. I don't even know where you be at.
Listen.
Just know the music be going crazy. People doing the electric slide the whole night.
I saw Ant walk in the
You see me in the
fall color joint with something similar, not the same fit. He was looking like Ant, but
I had that.
I know, like he said, he didn't even know where I was at.
Yeah, right.
But he was because he was in the building. It was like when it's vibey.
Yeah.
I know
vibey.
it's you though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is
right,
crazy.
Right.
I know I had that shit on too. Man. I get
They
flown.
ain't gonna have that shit on,
Man, I get
They
flown.
ain't
These
gonna-
people
they
about
ain't
to
gonna-
do it.
There it
Wait
is.
to wear my suits.
Get active.
I told Ant, he's like, what? He's like, Ant, I said, Ant, so what you gotta wear? I said, it's just sexy and trendy. He's like, say less.
Yeah.
Ant said, say less.
Right.
He's
I
like,
would never disrespect your event. Or
Well,
with
it's not,
skills.
it's not just my events. Her, Felicia, and
Yeah,
Antoine.
shout out to her, Felicia, too. Yeah.
Shout, you know what I mean? I'm just a small.
Or when Skillz is
small
DJing,
fact,
I'm coming in there.
But
We putting it
Skillz,
on.
when you're in there, you have that elevator just moving. You know, they like go through the elevator, come up, and then when that rooftop is just flooded, I'm just like, Antoine always look at me. He's like, "Told you, Skillz."
You know what the craziest
Every
thing?
time.
You know what the craziest thing about that whole colors and fall, spring and fall colors? I never see the rooftop until the pictures come.
Wow.
Like the pictures drop. Like
Wow.
I never see people partying on the rooftop because I be set up on the inside.
Right.
So I never know how crazy it is on the rooftop
Man,
until after
crazy.
the
Bro, that
recaps.
rooftop be flooded.
Let's
Like you
look.
can't, like no walk room. It'd be crazy up
Yeah,
there.
nah,
Bro.
it'd be real tight. Like I see it on the recaps. I'd be like, dang, it was that many people out there.
crazy.
It should be crazy.
I want to touch on something because we interviewed the brother great DJ E Sud.
My guy,
and he talked about
Sud.
he talked about how much of an influence and over the years or whatever how you've been to him and vice versa. I'm sure, of course. What's your advice for a person that wants to get into DJing or learning how to curate the craft of DJing, because it's such a important art in our culture.
Yeah, I mean it's a thing now. It's getting overly saturated, but I tell all DJs this that I come in contact with. If they ask me like, "Yo, what do you think about this?" I'm like, it's like anything else that you want to do. Master your craft and do your homework. If you ever get in a room to where you know it all, you in the wrong room, bro.
We said that last night.
Said that
we
last
night.
night.
We said that
You
shit
last night on the show.
You in the wrong room.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I
So
can't
like,
be the smartest guy in the room.
no, you always gotta give
Every
yourself
day.
room to learn.
Yes.
You gotta, because things are changing right now as we speaking.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Real rap. So it's like you gotta stay in the middle, stay grounded, don't get too high, don't get too low.
Yeah.
But master your craft
Yeah.
enough to where you solid and you can walk into any room with confidence.
Absolutely.
Like, and I learned that from being around Dougie Fresh for so long. Like, it's gems and things to learn about being in this game.
I respect that. We can't just glaze over you as a rapper. Hey man, can we talk about you and Dougie Fresh, like friendship or tutelage or whatever is going on?
Yeah, nah, like so. I've been doing parties with Doug since like when CIAA first came to Charlotte in 2005.
Word.
We did a party at the Hilton. Shouts to Dynasty 5 on that. It was Dougie Fresh. I wanted to say it was Doug and DJ Cool.
Word.
And I have the actual video clip. Before they went on, I was DJing. Probably like 1,000, 1,500 people in the ballroom, Hilton Ballroom, uptown Charlotte. Whoever was videoing, Doug was like, "Yo, who is that on stage?
Yeah.
Do y'all feel the floor shaking?"
Yeah.
Like, I had that ballroom.
Yeah.
Listen, and
Talk your shit.
ever since then, it seemed like people would just book us together.
Yeah.
They would book him to host or perform, and they would book me to DJ. And then I know at this time I was living in Atlanta. So like 2007, 2008, I got a call to do Fayetteville State Homecoming. And Dougie requested that I be the DJ for the actual party.
That's crazy.
Right.
They was gonna book me anyway, but I think it was like, and Doug wants you to be there as the DJ.
Right.
Fast forward 2015, my guy Mandrake, Elite Entertainment, he was doing a bunch of parties and he was booking me and Doug together. And I had got a call from one of my guys, Gary G in South Carolina, Trap Dicky manager, salutes to Gary G. He hit me and was like, "Yo, I think Doug want to take you out on the road." And I was like, "Why you say that?" And he said, "Because he's asking a lot of questions about you. Mind you, he been hearing me for years, but I never get caught up into any of that.
Yeah. Just focus.
Yeah.
Locked in.
And working.
On the work.
But whenever the call come, I'm ready to roll.
Right.
Like, so the end of 2015, and probably by this time we probably did like 6 or 7 shows together, like just parties, just within that year. And then in 2015, we was in my hometown of Florence, South Carolina, doing a Thanksgiving weekend party, and he was like, "Yo, slide by the room before you go, after you leave sound check, I want to holler at you." And normally those conversations would be like, "All right, what we gonna do for the night?" Woo, woo, woo. So the conversation was just like, "You all right? You good?" It was regular conversation. Wasn't even about the night.
Right.
He started saying, "Well, hey, where do you see yourself in 5 years?" It was that conversation.
Yeah.
So I told him, ever since I started in this, big stages, festivals, big rooms. I'm phasing out of the club. This was 2015. I'm telling him this.
Right.
Telling him, everything. He just like, I can see that.
Right.
And he asked me some other questions. And he's like, and I think Diddy had a party that week or something with D Nice in LA. He had just came from there.
Yeah.
So he's breaking down that whole thing.
Right.
What he experienced that night.
Right.
The night before.
Right.
That's all right.
Nah, it was
nothing crazy.
No. Yeah, it wasn't that. He was
Because you see what I'm talking about? No, we had to just go over that. Like,
yeah. Nah, cause we in real time. Yeah, so
get back to the thing.
Yeah.
I'm just asking. It's cool.
Yeah.
I love you, man. I love y'all. Bro.
He wasn't. Yeah, Doug don't do all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Wow,
he was talking about from the party aspect.
I love you.
Yeah, it's not like nothing from an after party. You know.
Nah, go ahead. That's cool. Don't need to talk about it.
Yeah. Take those listen.
No, listen. Nah, he good. But nah, it was more so about the actual party, like why he was hosting and performing and things of that nature.
Right.
And he just kept talking about how he wants the vibe to be when he's hosting.
Right.
And he was saying, I'm a legendary hip hop artist.
Right.
But I know new records too. And that's one thing I know for sure. So we started talking about that because when we did that Fayetteville State party in like 07, 08, what was the record? Birdman and Lil Wayne. Oh, is it Always Strapped? No, Always Strapped. When I'm in the club, hating me, I love him back. When they're thinking me, always. I think it's Always Strapped. I think that's the name of the record. Always Strapped.
It was for sure Lil Wayne.
It was Birdman. It was Birdman.
That was
with
horrible.
Lil Wayne.
Keep that in though. I was trying to get.
Yeah, it's Always Strapped. I think it's Always Strapped. But I remember that night when I played that record, Doug did a freestyle over that joint, and the crowd was like a little bit older crowd, but he was just like, "Yo, like y'all don't think I know these records?" So I told him I remember that night, and he was just like, "That's what I be wanting to do." He said, "But when they see me, they automatically think that."
Hey yo, alright, or something like that. Old school
me out, and he's just like, nah, I wanna vibe to the new joints, like I vibe to the old,
right?
And he said, and that's why you here,
right?
And
that's why he wanted you on that.
He said this is why
it's
you
kind of the middle child. You was in, but you could do both,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
And so from there, he was just like, long story short, he was like, we got work to do,
right?
He brought Vicious in the room because Vicious was in town as well. And I was like, he was like, we got work to do. He said, I got a couple of joints I'm lining up in 2016. And he said, we got work to do. So from there, I was just like, yo, I'm just going to keep it a buck with y'all. You in my city right now. I brought, my first record that I brought was Vicious Nika in 95, 96.
Wow.
This moment is happening in my city.
Right.
Me and you having this conversation. This was November 2015.
Wow.
I get the call January 2016. I'm on stage at the Georgia Dome.
No doubt.
Honda Battle of the Bands. I think this was my second year. Talking about 50,000 people in the Georgia Dome. Ludacris is on stage tearing it down.
05, it was
my phone
crazy
buzzing. Ludacris on stage, so I'm like, I can't go nowhere. But I'm looking, I'm like, Dougie Fresh. So I'm just like, well, maybe he's here. And maybe he needs somebody to come and get him. He might be at the loading dock, whatever.
No doubt.
Ludacris performs, gets off stage. I say, I got a voicemail. So I'm just like, oh, I got to go check this. So one of the bands is on the field. I'm like, yo, I'm going down in the dressing room, and I got to check this voicemail.
Got to.
Yeah.
Got to. I
check it. It's Doug. He's getting on a cruise. And he's like, I'm going for 7 days, but yo, I got an event that I think you're gonna want to be a part of, and I need you to meet me out at the event. But call my manager, and they get all the information to you, and you let me know if this is something that you want to do. I'm going for 7 days.
Right.
Peace. I call the manager. I call Mary. Shouts to Mary. And she's like, hey, Skillz, what's up? Doug speaks highly of you. Been talking a lot about you. Woo woo. She's like, so are you available next Friday? And I was like, I can be.
Yeah, right.
And she was just like, okay, well, Doug is doing the NAACP Image Awards, and he wants you there with him.
That's crazy.
And
That's
she's
hard.
like, so send me your flight information.
Wow.
First, last name, all information she needed, and she was like, "Welcome to the Get Fresh crew," and that was it.
So you know
that's how you. So that's how you got introduced to it, just like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Skillz.
See, Mama love showing love.
That's dope. I'm gonna tell you something. We did an interview last night, right? It was a great interview. Just like this is like already a great interview. But like I'm gonna tell you something. The one thing I learned with a lot of successful people like yourself, very successful person, and I'm blessed to have you. We are blessed to have you on our podcast.
Absolutely.
One thing these brothers told us last night is that you don't chase the money. Money is attractive. It attracts you. Good people, energy attract you.
Right.
And if you keep grinding and doing what you're doing in life, the goodness is going to attract you.
You move in alignment.
You move in
chase
alignment.
the passion.
Yeah.
The money always
You know what I'm saying?
with that.
Yeah. You don't
money
chase
comes with the
alignment. You
passion.
don't chase money. You move in alignment. You do
So
the
nothing
work.
ever worked out. Not to cut y'all off.
No,
Say
say that.
that.
Say
Talk-
that.
nothing
That's
ever-
right.
yeah,
Bro,
That's
I
real.
swear to, nothing ever worked out while I just chased some money, bro.
Facts.
Ever.
I agree.
If I chase my passion is community, family, kids, basketball, sports.
As soon as you made
What
it
we
about the
do-
money.
When you make that shit about just doing something with some people, it never works.
Yeah.
Real estate, like I'm like, look, bro, if I go towards that, which that I love, that's the passion and the love for it.
Yeah.
The money always come with that.
It comes with it.
It's like,
with
but
it.
you gotta calm down because everybody want to do this. I'm like,
that,
bro, it don't even be working like that no more. But it take us time, experience, and patience to understand that. You don't understand that shit when you're 21 years old. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I
We
went
talked about that last night.
That's why I'm with my brother, because like, I'm getting older, and I sometimes you lose friends, you gain friends, gain brothers at a different age in your life. And
Colleagues.
Yeah.
They don't even gotta be real friends like the homie, but colleagues.
I was calling you my brother. You just kind of fucked it up, but
I love you, bro.
you doing
my brother, bro.
I know. I'm saying you kind of just called me a colleague, and I thought we were closer.
I wasn't talking about you, bro.
All right. Well, we'll talk about it after every rap. You know what I mean? I thought we were closer to what we are, but we talk about this shit different. But I think at the end of the day, I think you attract what you bring. Your energy is what you bring.
Big facts.
When I know some side stories about events, not gonna, but like people have told me, and you're a person that will say, like, if the crowd ain't right, you don't gotta throw me the bread. We'll just figure it out on the back end or whatever. I don't gotta come out.
I only do that for certain people. Let's
I-
not get it twisted.
I know.
That doesn't.
My bad.
That doesn't-
Paperwork gonna be paperwork. The paperwork is going to paperwork.
But my bad. I'm sorry.
I love you, but still.
I'm sorry to say that. But
Let me disclaim what I'm trying to tell you.
I love you.
That ain't fair, everybody. Yeah, this game's a little different now. I still show love, but hey, let's take care of the business,
Okay.
and then we
The
can come back.
work is what we saying.
There we go. And
But
we
like,
can
I-
come back and talk and figure everything out.
Yeah,
This-
we'll figure that out after the work.
We'll work with that. But it's a testament of your character. It's a testament of your character.
Right.
Like I know you can't do it in every situation, but it's a testament of your character to where you will sit here because you will see the long term of the business with the person or with what you're dealing with.
Right.
Me, I've been in promotions for a certain amount of time, and I've learned, first of all, that the people, you just said it, the people are not the artists that you want to know. You want to know the managers. The managers are going to keep booking you because the managers, you build a relationship with the managers. If you don't know, when you're doing promotion, it's all about the managers. And when you get there, you kind of good because you're bringing them residual business, or they're bringing you residual business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I learned that dealing with promotions, dealing with Antoine Bryan and what we've done in our whole situation. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, not for everybody. I get that. I apologize.
That comes with the
relationship.
The relationship.
The
relationship. Face card got to be good.
Yeah. So on that, 30 years is being a DJ, and it wasn't always on top. Has there ever been a time where you wanted to just say, where you were like, I don't know if I want to do this?
Hell no.
I love it.
Passion.
I'm from Florence, South Carolina, bro. Like, the most notable DJ from my city is B Lord.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And during that time in the 90s, I'm in middle school, high school, elementary school, coming out of elementary school, going into middle school, B Lord was a national face and figure for the whole state of South Carolina from my city.
My man.
People thought B Lord was from New York and they thought he was Puerto Rican.
Mm-hmm. I thought that too. I know what
Yeah.
B Lord is. I thought he was Puerto Rican.
You talking about rap scene in the basement.
You thought he was Puerto Rican too, huh?
You know what I'm saying? We talking, and I ain't talking 2000. I'm talking 96, 97.
I know who B Lord is.
Nationally, internationally known mixtapes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Planet Groove. He's the first DJ from South Carolina on Planet Groove when they had the DJs
Yeah, I know.
on Mondays.
I know.
Like,
I
you know
know.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Damn,
and B-Lord was my first manager. So I saw what somebody from South Carolina could do if they put in the work. And I saw it firsthand. B-Lord used to come to my cousin's studio all the time. That's where we first met. And B-Lord heard me spin for the first time. I was doing my other cousin I was talking about on the beach. DJ said I was doing his birthday party. He had all the top DJs from North Carolina and the coast of North Carolina at his birthday party spinning. And I was the opening DJ because I was just starting out. So I had to pay my dues.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All the DJs was there and B-Lord was there. And that night that he heard me, it was like, yo, let me holler at you. This was the start of everything. And, you know, we had a long conversation. He's like, yo, you got a manager? And I'm just like, nah. And he was just like, yo, like, you need a manager. We might need to have a conversation. So I was like, all right, you know. But I knew I was talented as far as, you know, and I had a skill set and a gift as far as being a DJ. Even though during that time, I'm heavy into sports. Basketball is my thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm heavy in the hoops, but at the same time, like, oh, this DJ thing, I can do this. Like, and I can make this pop. And
Still be in the mix.
yeah,
Around everything.
Yeah, I was in the middle of everything, bro. I was in the middle of everything, and that following Monday or Tuesday, met up with B-Lord at the Applebee's on Urban Street in Florence, South Carolina.
No doubt. Applebee's is still popping.
And he
Our
had
spring chicken.
yeah, he had paperwork. First time I ever seen paperwork.
Oh,
It was-
paper, no, you gotta explain that. What was the paperwork looking
It was
like?
a management contract. It was a deal. It was a management contract,
okay.
and he was going to manage me. And you know, he's like, "Yo, take this home. Let your
doubt.
parents see it."
Right.
Because I wasn't
Right.
18 yet.
Yeah.
I think I was 17 then. And he's like, you know, let your parents see it, and you know, we'll go from there. He met my parents and everything. They let him know his intentions, and you know, after that, I went to St. Aug in Raleigh. That was my freshman year. B-Lord managing me. By
Shout out to St. Aug.
December 98, I was on my first tour with the RZA.
Wow. What was that?
All right,
like?
we now long.
What was that like? We got. You talking too fly right now.
You I was crazy right now. We didn't know all this was going on,
That's
bro.
18. That was
What
18.
was
18
that
years
like
old?
with the RZA
I was 18.
on tour with RZA?
Bobby Digital.
It was the Bobby Digital album
Yeah,
tour.
I know my hip hop.
Yeah,
All right, let's get to it,
Talk-
man.
you know
What
my-
was
you
that
know
like?
my
It's
shit,
like,
man.
you know, Wu-Tang is like, you know, Bone Thugs and Harmony and Wu-Tang and Outkast and Goody Mob. I wasn't so much, I mean, I love like, you know.
You love Nas though, but like, you know, go ahead. You talking?
Yeah, bro, we talking about groups right now.
No,
Yeah, he's talking about groups. I'm a
Mobb
Nas guy
Deep?
myself.
I'm not my favorite, you know that. Like 50 your favorite rapper. No, I'm just playing.
No, he's not.
Redman, I know it's
Redman is my favorite rapper. Don't mess me up with that. Time for some action, son.
But no, what was that like though? Cause like Wu-Tang was like an anomaly. It's like
be
9,
honest-
10 of them.
To be honest with you, bro, like it was just Bobby Digital. It was RZA, and his crew. So for me, I can be completely honest with y'all, man. I never was starstruck because I felt like that's where I was supposed to be.
That's
If I'm being completely honest with y'all, like
that's real work.
I'm being real. I never was rattled.
Supposed to already been there.
Yeah, it was like I was never rattled. I stepped on that stage like I was supposed to be there, and I was opening the show.
You know what? That's why when I met Ant, he was trying to tell me all his accolades and stuff. I was like, man, I don't
He's
care
lying.
about
I
that
never
shit.
told him no
Like,
accolades.
he talking about I shoot.
You lying,
I
bro.
shoot out the gym. I was like, yo, what the
Mama
fuck?
love, you know he lying.
I don't care
You
about
know
that
he
stuff.
lying.
Like, what we talking about?
Oh, cap.
What we
Oh,
talking
he gets a cap. He gets a cap. Oh, there you go.
Dog,
He gets a cap.
He's
He's lying, bro.
He's like, bro, I'm
lying. You hear him lying? You hear him lying? Look at him lying. Darth, my guy, he always catch bullshit. Lying.
Tell him to tighten up.
Stop playing with Dark, bro.
Tell Rod to tighten up.
Tripping.
Yo,
Nah, go ahead. I'm listening.
but like so like I remember when Bobby Digital dropped that album, because that was like one of the last. I think it was one of the few last albums on that singles on that were like a single album off of Wu-Tang.
Yeah, well, yeah. His biggest solo project.
Yeah, and but like he had some joints on there.
He did.
He had some joints on there.
And I've never been a RZA fan, but that album was solid. I can't even stunt.
But you know, RZA's first single was before Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
With Raheem, Prince Raheem. You remember that?
Yeah, with the girls.
Yeah. Oh, we love you, Raheem.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know the hip hop history. Of course, you know, right? You know.
Yeah.
I used to watch it on Jukebox all the time. It was on Jukebox.
We had to wait for Rap City. Yeah, we ain't had that.
That's when
You
the
have
boy.
it.
We didn't have that. We didn't have
Jukebox.
that.
We didn't. Nah, BET.
That's what I'm saying. Rap City, the BET. They had jukebox.
Jukebox. We
Oh,
had
y'all
Jukebox.
had
We
like all the
Jukebox.
Fred.
We had Jukebox.
five.
Quick's Cable in Queens.
Yeah,
we
see?
had
The only thing we
Jukebox.
had was Rap City.
Yeah,
and-
BET and MTV.
What's the thing?
Go
The
Raps.
digital thing. The first time, the Cedar.
Yeah,
the
Cedar.
one
I
that-
remember Cedar.
Remember that shit? Y'all remember
Yeah,
that Cedar? Cedars was crazy.
Cedar hit from the street.
I had a crush on a digital woman.
I think people don't. That's where I want to. Where's Hits from the
Swear to
Streets?
God.
I
was
I
my
used to
guy.
do parties with him.
Yeah.
I used to do parties with
He
him.
was cool as hell.
Yeah, he used to always come through the Carolinas a lot. He used to always hit the HBCUs. That's why I was at St. Well, I had them dropped out at this point. But,
Right. So man, let me touch on that. Hold on. No. You didn't touch it. So you dropped out of St. Aug.
2002.
So I've heard that similar story before. So, but why? And did you feel? How would you? What was that situation with that?
I was touring while I was in school
right.
and doing parties. So I was back and forth. I would be like leaving after class to go somewhere to do a party.
Right.
Coming back late night or the next morning, trying to make a 9 o'clock class,
Yeah.
missing an 8.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like, I just felt like I can do this. And if this doesn't work, I can always come back to school.
Got you.
School ain't seen me since. A year after that, I was working with Kanye. A year later,
Hold on, bro.
Foxy 99. A year later, I was in school for mass communications. I'm doing a job. I got a job in radio after I dropped out.
Wow.
And I'm touring.
Let me ask you something.
Again.
All right, it's good. Listen, salute you. All right, you can't just like act like you didn't say like what the
Talk real fly.
Bro, you say
I'm like, look at it.
you gotta get into some things.
I love it.
Nah,
I love
fuck
it.
that.
I love it. I
What
love
happened with
I love
you
it. I
work
love
with
it.
Kanye? You said now I do acknowledge because college. I'll say this: it's not for every single body based off their skill set.
It's not.
Some
it's not,
trades is better than.
Yeah.
Everybody can't be DJ Skillz.
Right.
Everybody can't be me. Everybody can't be Ryback. Can't be everybody.
Yeah, it's real.
But you work with Kanye West, bro. We got to get into that. What happened with that? What was going on?
I done told the story so many times. It's floating around, but it probably is. I know it's probably new to you.
It only matters now because
Right? Yeah. Because we're here. We're
Right here.
Yeah, we're here. So
Ain't that right, Dark?
Yeah.
Goddamn
We
right.
here. We here now. So
Let's get to it.
After I dropped out, St. Aug 2002, my manager Eric Terry was working with Rockefeller, and of course I'm getting busy. I'm doing my thing. I'm DJing here, DJing there. Paid in Full just came out.
My movie.
Paid in Full
Killer.
tour going on with Cam, Nori,
Yep.
and I want to say it was
Makai.
The Mackay
was it
Pfeiffer.
MOP?
Mackay
No,
Pfeiffer.
this is the tour.
Oh, it's a tour. Okay, there was a paid in full soundtrack. That's right. That's right.
This
That's
is
right.
the tour.
That's
I know
right.
it was Cameron.
Yeah.
It was Noriega. Who else was on that
Yeah.
tour? 'Cause we
See, it was-
did
so-
Myrtle Beach Live that night.
So
The after party.
that was actually Dame Dash presented Paid in Full tour, and it was
on
actually a
Rockefeller,
soundtrack.
dude.
It was on
But
Rockefeller.
it was a tour.
It was.
No. It was Cam and Nori there, but I want to say
It wasn't Bleak and
no. I think it was Cam, Nori, and MOP, if I'm not mistaken,
MOP was-
on that tour. But I was doing
MOP was signed to
I
Rockefeller.
was started doing a lot of after parties for like a lot of Rockefeller events, especially like around here in the Carolinas. And so with that, my relationship started to build with a lot of the, just the artists as well, but the managers and
Right.
the crews and the
Yeah.
teams and whatever the case may be.
No.
So, over a period of time, did a lot of stuff with Cam, Dipset, shouts to Freaky Zeke,
Freaky.
British,
Freaky.
Black and Don,
Yeah.
Mo Sticky. a lot of work, and then it was a music conference. It was shouts to Chubbs and Matt. I can't think of the music conference, but they was all working with Rockefeller at the same time too, along with Kenny Burns. And
Shout out to Kenny.
Yeah, shout out to KB.
I got a funny story about Kenny. I'll tell you later.
They was working the R&B division of Rockefeller, which ended up being rock music. Hold on, let me backtrack. Kanye was at the music conference.
Okay.
Or was coming in town for the music conference.
Okay.
And I was now this is CIAA Raleigh at this time. We're gonna be 100%.
When they moved it.
And you know, I'm gonna let him speak.
Yeah.
Let him cook. Let him cook. Because let him cook. Let him cook. I got a question about this.
So we had a Rockefeller weekend in Raleigh. Bleak, Rel, Alan Anthony, Nicole Ray.
Rel, R&B artist.
Yeah, R&B
off Rockefeller.
Yeah, my guy, he's from South Carolina.
Rel was nice. Ain't nice from South Carolina.
Yeah, Orangeburg or Bowman to be exact. South Carolina.
He has one. He has one of the most hottest songs on Rockefeller ever.
Yeah. So
with Jay-Z,
we had a Rockefeller weekend and all of that. But the music conference, Kanye is coming in town. CIAA is bubbling now, and we got a Rockefeller weekend. It's everything is kind of like we're going where they're going.
Wow.
And they kind of was already looking at us like they rolling with the rock.
They rolling with the rock.
So it's like wherever they go, that's where we going. So we was doing the parties and everything. We had the relationship. So Kanye comes in town for the music conference. And I'm putting out a mixtape called a College Dropout Mixtape. So I was like, I said it'd be dope to get Kanye to host this.
Right.
Because I know he's a college dropout.
Right.
And I knew that College Dropout album was just about to come out.
Yeah. I'm
just like, I'm calling my drink the college. I'm calling my mixtape.
Masterpiece.
Right.
Yeah.
So
real competition too.
Yeah. Well, not even competition. It was
she just lined up right.
Strategic work.
Lined up right. Strategic.
Put the eyes on it.
Bingo.
I like it.
So my manager was like, well, I gotta pick him up as soon as he get in town. When I go get him, I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna see what he say. Just be ready. Mind you, I do radio. I was doing radio at Foxy 99 in Fayetteville, same station I was telling you about.
Oh wow.
That's where I got my job at, my first radio job. Doing the 5 o'clock, the top hour with my guy Mike Tech. Shouts to Uzi D. He was the PD there then. He hit me probably like 2:30. I live in Raleigh.
Right.
I have to leave my crib by 3:30.
Right.
To get to Fayetteville by 4:30 so I can be
that's
ready
That's a drive.
4:55.
Yeah, go on 95. 40
to 95.
An hour and a half with it.
An hour. It's a solid hour from my crib to the station in Fayetteville. E hits me. He was like, yo, I got Kanye with me right here. We at Bahama Breeze. That's like, it's on my way out.
Bahama Breeze my spot.
So he's like, I got Kanye with me. We at Bahama Breeze. This is like a Wednesday or Thursday. So it wasn't really no traffic there. He like, yo, Kanye said that he cool with it. He just want to have a conversation with you. So I'm like, all right, bet.
What was that like?
So I go grab my record bag, get in the truck. I'm just like, man, I'm pressed for time. Like, I might be pulling up in the station like right at 5 or 5:05, but I'm going to have this conversation.
No doubt.
Immediately.
And I mean, I probably stayed there for every bit of like 10, 15 minutes, but when I walked up, E introduced me to him like, yo, this is my DJ Skillz one I was telling you about. He's like, what's up, bro? He's like, yeah, he telling me that you trying to steal my album name. And I was like, nah, like I'm a college dropout like you. So
yeah, we the same.
I'm like, yo, like I think it's dope that you host my mixtape, being that you're a college dropout as well. He's like, nah, I'm just playing with you, bro. He's like, nah, I'm gonna do it. He's like, come sit down at the bar, man. Like, and we just had a conversation. He was real down to earth.
Right.
Real down to earth. And it was just kind of like, he just like, he said, they say you're on the radio, so I know you gotta do that. But he's like, yo, find me a studio where I can go do all of these drops for you. And he's like, and I have it done.
Oh, that's
and I left there and I was like, all right, bet. I said, I'm going to Fayetteville. I'll come back and I'm gonna catch up with y'all as soon as I touch back down from Fayetteville. Man, I couldn't get off that radio fast enough. I'm
about to say, I'm surprised you even went to Fayetteville.
I walked out the studio at like 5:55. Like, as soon as I played my last record,
you was out.
Yeah, as soon as I played my last record and Mike Tech put the break, all right, I'm out. Got back in my truck. I get back to Raleigh. He links up with Ninth Wonder at this time.
Oh man.
This was
Shout out to
early
Knife
Little
Wonder.
Brother.
We
This
talking
was
about
little-
that.
This was Little Brother Pop.
Little
Yeah,
brother.
because
them.
Knife One is out there in Raleigh, in the Raleigh Durham. Yeah, yeah.
Kanye wanted to meet Knife and Little Brother.
They
Shout
out
out to
there. Yeah.
Rhapsody too. I just want to
Shouts to
shout
Rap.
out
there.
because I love her so
shouts
much.
to Rap.
Yeah.
That's when they
We
recorded.
would love to
See Now.
have you on the show, Rhapsody. If you come to Charlotte, Charlotte on the scene.
Rhapsody is
Yeah.
crazy.
We got legendary people on here like Skillz. We
It's
get
all- it's all
legendary
love
over here. We get legendary.
Yeah. But he met Kanye met Knife.
Yeah.
That's Knife and entire Little Brother, and that's where they ended up recording the See Now record that same night or weekend. But that's when I got all my drops, and I had that mixtape done by the next week, and I still got the disc.
Discovered.
With the drops, the raw drops and everything. Okay, there's a legendary club in Durham called Brothers 3 at the time.
Shout out to Durham.
Yeah,
Shout
I'm
out to
gonna
Durham.
be
Y'all
this
watch
weekend.
around. You
I'm gonna
know
be this
about
weekend.
Brothers 3.
Y'all
I'm
know
gonna
about
be there. I'm
Skillz.
gonna
Y'all
be
know about
this
us. Brothers 3, I've never been. But it sounded like it was cracking.
What a time to be alive. Is all I'm gonna say.
time to be alive.
So, can you name some of the artists that you've worked with?
Oh man,
Just
Kanye,
run it through.
Rel, RZA did the Nelly Destiny Child tour. We talking about 2001, Mr. Cheeks Lights Camera Action video. Oh man, we got fast forwarded. I worked with Kenny Burns for a couple of years when I was in Atlanta.
No doubt.
Angela Simmons, Dougie, who? Yeah, Youngbloods,
A-Town still.
Polo the Don, Jim Crow. Oh man, who else? Kevin Hart, Terrence J. Me and Terrence J started out doing college parties together when he was at A&T. That's where our relationship grew. We talking about like 2000, 2001. I was doing Thumping Thursdays at the Greensboro Ballroom every Thursday. Nobody was booking me in Raleigh.
Nobody.
They didn't want to book me in Raleigh.
Why?
Because I can't say exactly why, but I wasn't from there. And you know, like when you the new guy in the city, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you
gotta
think you
build
better?
it. Yeah.
You got to prove to them.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because Adolph was doing a lot of parties
Shout out Adolf.
in
Shout out to
Raleigh.
Adolph. Big
Shouts
homie.
to Adolf, bro.
Hey, Adolf put a lot of money on. Hey, I love you, Adolf.
Listen.
Don't care what nobody say.
Adolf, I had to earn Adolf respect. Adolf was doing Antoine Jameson, Vince Carter. We talking early 2000s, so you know what they were
was
doing.
cracking
at the
back
time.
then.
Yes.
Yeah.
My cousin then was cool with Adolf. They was like, man, Adolf, like, who this little nigga? Like, they was like, nah, you need to rock him. He dope. Like, you know. But it was a spot called Phases. This wasn't Adolf night, but it was a Nelly Destiny Child tour. This was 2001, 2002. Right? I think it was the summer before I dropped out of college. But it was a Nelly Destiny Child tour.
Right.
And at this time, I don't think I did not one. This is my first party in Raleigh. Mind you, I've been in school in Raleigh for 2 years.
2 years.
2.5 years at this point. Tore the building apart. 2,000 people.
Killed it.
To the point, somebody got in a fight that night. It was like the St. Lunatics and somebody got in a brawl, so the party ended.
Right.
Like abruptly because it got crazy.
It got crazy, right?
After that, phone ringing off the hook. Yo, we gotta book you. We gotta book you. We gotta book you. But before then, every Thursday night, shouts to LK, I was doing Thursday nights in Greensboro.
Wow.
Every Thursday.
You ever did spots at Boston Jazz?
Who?
Boston in Greensboro.
Oh,
Boston.
yeah.
Shout out to
I was
Clarence.
like, what?
Boston Jazz. Yeah.
I did a couple of spots. I did a couple of parties there prior to COVID. Shouts to Bruce. Shouts to Try It Old School.
Try those school. Yep.
But 2020. That's when I started my monthly.
Okay.
With them, with me, Quadji, and my bro E Terry.
Yeah.
Party on a Sunday.
No doubt.
Every first Sunday.
So I just want to give a shout out because I love North Carolina. I didn't know I was going to live in here, but I love North Carolina. But like I want to shout out to Clarence Boston because Pops passed away.
Yeah,
Right.
In Boston House Jazz, they built that. But the Greensboro situation is crazy. My daughter goes to A&T now. She's 18 years old.
A&T has always been a vibe.
The vibe. So talk about that because you always every time I go to A&T homecoming, I see you on stage. I be looking, but I be saying Skillz. What I be like, Ron, I know. Yeah. I'm killing right now. What is it like to be on that stage at A&T during homecoming and rock that situation, brother?
I mean, it's G-Ho, right?
Talk to me nice.
It's G-Ho.
Right.
And I'm gonna give you my realest and most craziest G-Ho experience.
Talk to me.
This was 2003. So mind you, we talking a year I'm removed from college. So everything is flowing like it's supposed to. We talking 2003.
Right.
Who was hot in 2003?
2003, Jeezy was hot. Jeezy popped off.
No,
Dipset was
I
hot.
wasn't Jeezy yet.
No.
It wasn't Jeezy yet. It was like,
I'm wrong.
it was like T.I.
Well, Dipset was hot. Jay-Z was hot. My bad.
T.I. was on that stage. Give me somebody else.
Dipset was hot in 2003.
They was hot, but they wasn't on that stage. T.I. was on that
That's
stage.
before Gucci and Tip.
Yeah. T.I. was on that stage.
Well, we talking Southern? I'm New York.
We talking hip-hop, period.
2003,
Hov?
50 was hot in 2003.
50 was on that stage.
50 was hot in 2003.
Give me somebody else.
Yeah.
50 was on that stage.
Ja Rule on it? Because Ja Rule.
Nah,
Nah,
Ja
Ja
wasn't
Rule
there.
wasn't hot.
He was going
No,
crazy,
he
though.
fills it out.
Yeah.
He fills it out by then. 50 came out.
Ja wasn't there.
Yeah,
Ja
Ja was
wasn't
done.
there.
Shots fired, man.
We got
done.
T.I., we got 50.
Yeah.
Nas?
Nope.
Well, Nas wasn't really good.
No,
We got-
Nas.
It
we
was
got-
not Hov. I
Nope.
know he wasn't there, probably.
Young Guns was there. Young Guns was popping in.
Oh, Young Guns.
Young
yeah.
Guns.
Atlanta.
I think Bleak and Beanie was there.
Beanie Siegel.
State Property guys. Freeway.
Lil Freeway was there. No, Freeway wasn't there. It was just Bleak and Beanie because Beanie they was real hot then.
Okay.
Lil Jon, Eastside
Oh,
Boys,
Lil Jon going crazy.
Yin Yang Twins,
Ooh.
Yes.
Lala from MTV TRL at the time.
Yeah.
We talking
Carmelo
about-
Anthony Lala?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
This was
Lala.
when she was MTV
Yeah.
TRL.
It's a
Lala.
few Lalas now,
Before
man. I'm just
Carmelo
letting
got
you
to
know.
her.
Yeah. This is the Greensboro.
Nah, he was already there then.
Yes.
No, she was
Skipped
she was teetering, but she
Okay.
didn't
Yeah.
get there yet.
Stay out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was Greensboro Coliseum.
Yeah.
A&T's homecoming.
ACC tournament, Greensboro Coliseum at the time.
So you're talking like 15, 16,000 for their homecoming. Crowd, crazy, pandemonium. All these artists that's popping in 2003.
Did Tip have Dro with him?
No, this
Yeah,
was
it's before
this
Dro.
was just Tip.
Okay. It wasn't PSC. It was
This was
Tip.
Tip.
Yeah, I feel
He,
that.
Country Kane and all that was good,
Country
but
came with it, but they wasn't on
this
that
was
like that. Yeah.
Rubber Band Man album.
Rubber Band Man.
This is that era.
Dun, 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 dun.
Me and they
You
called.
didn't think I knew
me
that
and
song,
Terrence-
did you, Dad?
Rubber Band Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to me nice. I know those shots.
They hit me and Terrence J, I want to say that morning. It was like, we want y'all to do a 20-minute party set
Right.
and get the crowd to go crazy. Because I was doing all of the college parties.
No doubt.
Now for you, for 20 minutes, if they asked you to do that, that's like a piece of cake, or is that like, yo, shit, I gotta really lock in. You think
Not
about
like
that night
it was,
before.
because that's what I do.
So it's like I can just go in there and do that.
Because
read the room.
my whole thing is I like to make people move.
Right. Whatever it takes.
It's like I gotta put this piece, like if I got these 4 pieces, like, all right, we need you to make these people move. You only got 30 seconds. All right, cool. Let me sit still for about 15 minutes.
What's up with the caps?
No,
I'm just saying this how
I thought we was capping.
I thought you was trying to.
Then I'm getting my vinyl together. I'm getting
Oh,
my vinyl
okay, that's
together
what you
because
said.
it ain't the laptop then. I'm getting my vinyl together. All right, I got 30 seconds because I got to fly through these records. I do the flying through the record thing anyway. So I'm just like, all right, boom, we got this. Okay, this record's gonna pop. Oh, we can do Mr. Cheeks Lights Camera Action. I played a lot of songs, but we had like 20 minutes. I mean,
And
like,
this before you start, not to cut you off, this before you,
yeah, it's
so
like
you
it's like
preliminary,
pregame. Yeah, it's
pregame.
Like you pregame.
I mean, I always want to know, because how y'all know what y'all doing?
Yeah, it's like you kind of like have in game notes, right? Like when you play ball.
Yeah,
y'all
we
will go
get
over
the scout
pregame.
report before on your seat, and then we go over it before the game. We do that for like a week.
Right,
So I'm like, because my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies ever is Juice.
right.
And GQ, when he had to do the
Hey,
thing.
Q.
Yeah, Q. Like
Right.
when he was on a joint and he won a joint.
Right.
And I was like, I know he can't play basketball for shit, but he looked like he can really DJ in real life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, how he was doing that, it was like practice.
So it's
know what
like
I mean?
the same thing. So like in the DJ world, it's called proper preparation because it's a part of performing, right?
Yeah.
So like I can relate to the whole basketball thing because we'll go through pregame and you know, what this team is capable of doing, the kind of defense that they're capable of running. So if they might be strong in running a 3-2, this is how we attack the 3-2. You know, we attack these gaps or whatever the case may be. But if they switch and go to something else,
man to man or something like a press,
So for me, I can't speak for all DJs, but for me, it's kind of the same thing. I can go in with a game plan. I got a skeleton.
Right.
But if I go in and the energy is a little bit different and I got to start somewhere else.
You got to pivot.
Got to pivot.
That's dope. You ever had like DJ battles, like one-on-one, like
I had like one, I wouldn't even call it a battle. RP to my guy, DJ Blaze.
Rest in peace.
He called me out one night back at the crib in Florence. This is like 2015. Because everybody knows me for playing like, they always say, oh, you always play old school music and this, that, and the third. I'm like, don't get it twisted. I done trapped some of the trappist clubs out throughout North and South Carolina. Like, don't ever get it twisted.
Right.
But I love to play old school music, so why not get paid for what I love to do? Like, I'm work smart, not hard. But we was in the club this night, and the club wasn't really that packed, but there was enough people there. And he's like, yo, let's battle. And I laughed it off. Cause I'm just like, for one, like, you're not a DJ like me. We can turn this into juice, or you just want to play records. Which one?
I want to see juice.
So, but he wasn't a juice.
He wasn't on that
DJ.
type work,
right?
Yeah,
he could play records and get the crowd hype. He could turn them up. So, I laughed it off. But he jumped out. He started playing old school records.
Oh, he didn't want to go in that bag with you.
So I was just like, oh, he's for real. Like, he really want to.
He's really trying to get at you.
Yeah, he trying me. So I'm just like, all right. So I'm still not taking him serious. And then, we playing old school. So I'm just like, okay, we just having fun.
Yeah.
Then he gets on the mic. He's like, yeah, you play that old school stuff, but you can't trap these motherfuckers out like I do. And he start playing trap. And I'm just like, okay, so now you really want to get
What did he play? What did he play?
I can't remember what he played. It might have been like a Jeezy song. No, it wasn't a Jeezy song. It was something else.
It was.
But I went to a Jeezy mixtape song.
You went to the DJ.
No, it wasn't a drama. I can't remember what song it was.
101.
Yeah, but he was playing like the mainstream. Like he would play like a mainstream hit, and the crowd would go crazy. And he was talking that talk on the mic.
I went to is Young Jizzle from the bottom of the map. Like he went there. It's over with. It's over.
Did I play that or did I play Bang or something like that?
Bang is that?
Or no. I played.
That's what
I'm the realest nigga in here. You already know one trapper of the year. Because he was saying something on that mic. And I said, oh, he's really trying me right now. And when he stopped the music, and he's like, what you gonna come with now? And I was
he
like,
he said that?
Listen.
Oh, you had to get active.
Blaze was coming at my throat, bro. Like,
super active.
Listen. He was shooting at me. And pause. Yeah, I had to catch myself in that.
Come on, Florence.
Yeah.
We with you, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta do it the whole time.
He was dark.
I ain't lying.
And I was just like, oh, I gotta really get in my bag. And I stopped the music and I was just like, yeah, like, oh, that's cute. I said, but don't ever get it twisted. Like, I ain't turned up Spotlight. It was another club before it was Spotlight. But I started naming different clubs. Don't act like I didn't turn these clubs up before y'all knew me with this old school. I say, but one thing for certain, two things for sure. I'm the realest nigga in here. Club lost their mind.
Pop your shit.
Because it was just like, oh, he getting in that. Because the ones that know me, know I can get into that bag.
That'll change the whole night.
Oh, it did.
If you did that like that,
I had to look at him.
And you had to look him in his eye. Hey, bro.
Yeah, because listen, no. His follow up. I remember this. His follow up
right now.
His follow up was Fabo and Jeezy.
Nah, you can't go after that with that.
Hold on.
You can't go with that after that.
That was his follow up. So I was just like, all right.
That's it.
I know. I said that's cute. I said, but you playing all of the records that people know. I said I was also breaking records, and there was the Birdman, Rich Homie Quan record. Off the album. I cannot think of the name of the record when they put out that joint album.
We're gonna put it up. You talking about Rich Gang?
Yes.
Rich Gang. Yeah.
I went there.
Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah, R.P. Rich Homie Quan. I went there.
Yeah.
And when I started playing like breaking records, like I mean, it was new to them, but I knew people. I always stay grounded to
lifestyle.
Yeah, no doubt.
No, it wasn't lifestyle.
No, it's something different.
It was one of them album cuts that people rocked to.
Yeah. Cause my joint, I'm gonna tell you something. My joint, so like
I think it was I'm a Ride. I think that was the name of the record.
What?
It was the Rich Gang, I'm a Ride. It was one of them B-side records, but it was a bop.
One of my best B-sides from like is from your boy. It's from your.
It was 2013.
Yeah,
yeah.
that shit was a long
What's
time
your
ago.
boy's name? YSL, right?
YSL.
Yeah, my joint is got me a chick, I got a chick. I just love that song. I don't know what it is about it. Like you throw that joint on, it's crazy.
Yeah, you got me trying to find this
We
record.
talking about Flourish.
Yeah. What's it called? Is that it?
This ain't it, is it?
Nah.
This shit was. I used to work out this shit.
That ain't.
That
And that ain't
That's the same album though, right?
And that ain't the edited version.
This Rich Gang joint.
That ain't the edited version.
That was when they all was together.
Tap Out. Was it Tap Out?
It might be that.
Yeah, it's Tap Out.
No.
Was Mac Miller on that? That's crazy.
Nah, I think the name of the song was I'm a Ride.
Oh, Mac Man. Nah, Mac Man tripping.
Yeah, I think it was I'm a Ride.
Boy, that album was crazy. Well, I know I was in it, man.
album.
I just got traded to the Hawks then too.
Shout out to Rich Homie. Rest in
I
peace.
came out the gate on this, and when the beat dropped, everybody was like, "Oh,
Rock.
Oh.
Rock with me, my brother.
yeah." It was the I'm a Ride joint, and the crowd,
Damn.
the fact that it was the new record that people rocked to,
Yeah.
and he was playing classic stuff.
Right.
It was like how I pivoted.
Nah, this right here was this it right here? Yeah.
I'm a Ride. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when they was on their joint.
They wasn't missing that. I jumped out the gate and I played that because he was stuck on the classic joints. And I was like, I'm gonna play new records.
New records,
And that
I'ma kill
album
you.
just came
Could have
out.
played that whole album.
Listen, that whole album
in
had
2000.
bops.
That's like 2013.
That was, I think that was after 13. This was like 14,
14.
15. Yeah.
They could have that
So-
album, bro.
Yeah.
So-
it
I
had
played the whole
bops.
thing.
So Skillz, I want to ask you something that's very important to me, and I want to touch on this real quick. What do you want your legacy to be? And you know, like you being one of the top DJs in like a niche market as far as like, you know, North Carolina, South Carolina, and if I'm forgiving any states, because you rocked the Kappa party with my frat
DC.
brothers in DC and Fort Washington.
Yeah. Shouts to them.
Yeah. So, but what do you want your legacy to be going forward as far as being a DJ?
A pure DJ and a pure entertainer. And I'm still writing that story now. So I'm far from done.
I will tell you, understand your worth
Facts.
and never sacrifice your worth for anybody. You know what you are as you go through life and you move and you maturate like we all do as men.
Right.
You understand how great you are and what you curate for a lot of people.
Right.
Through different states, through different territories and regions.
Right.
I it's a pleasure to have known to know you, but to meet you and even have a relationship with you.
No doubt.
I mean, you are. I love my DJs. And I tell you, my uncle was a DJ, but like you know what you're doing, and I will tell you. Like I said before, I've had other DJs on here, and they always talk highly about you. So I know you was the guy that I had to get on here.
Word.
And I just want to give you your flowers and blessings.
I appreciate y'all,
Yeah.
man. For
And
sure.
do you have anything? Yeah.
Well, no, hey.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, like, since I was in high school, even Fall Colors, I know it's you.
Right.
I ain't got to see you. I already know what time it is.
Yeah.
But just to be able to, champion the young guys and also represent, old school.
Right.
And then still represent the city in a positive way, man. Like it's super honorable.
Nah,
It's a
appreciate
long
y'all,
time
man.
coming for we keep the legends on here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we want to do and shed light on that. Like you saw a podcast before,
Right. Yeah,
and you
with
was like,
Eddie.
"Nah, we gotta. Hey, I need to get on there and pop my shit. That's what we need. We need that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And so everybody watching, I saw Eddie's interview.
Yep.
And Eddie was talking about CIAA 2007, 2008. And it was something about the party at the Discovery Museum.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was something that he left. I can't remember what it was. I think he might have had the title wrong or something.
Yeah.
But I was just like,
I gotta go correct that.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
It was Bob Johnson,
Yep.
the owner of the Charlotte Bobcats, then BET Orange Carpet CIAA finale with Idris Elba and me and Shogun.
Yeah. Shout out Shogun. That's my guy.
That was After
Shout
that,
out
CIAA started going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what? A lot of people. I'm gonna tell you something. Like a lot of people know a lot of promoters out here, but like I'm gonna tell you something. Eddie was one of my first people that got on that believed in my podcast, and he got on early. Showed a lot of people love, and Eddie was somebody he moves how he moves. Eddie, he had the CIAA diet. Like I remember he got it. That interview was just crazy, but I knew he always worked with you. And I always, and with me and Antoine, when we were doing Posh events, I was like, Antoine knew a lot of people.
Right.
I knew some people, but like Antoine, I tell you, Antoine will always say, Rashawn, we're going with Skillz. We're gonna pay the bread, we're gonna go with Skillz. And you never disappointed. And for me, not being from here, I didn't know
Right.
the landmark. I mean, because me, when you say Kid Capri, I'm like, I'm from New York.
Right. Everybody has their DJs that they identify with,
Skillz, you're my DJ.
Slow.
You're my guy.
Yeah.
So, you want to have any parting words for you get off?
Nah, man. I mean, it was a pleasure to, for y'all to have me here. Sitting beside a legend himself.
Definitely.
And,
I appreciate you.
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like we was talking earlier, when I first came to Charlotte, I was like, yo, you don't remember I worked your basketball camp? He's like, nah, I do remember at Charlotte Latin.
Yeah.
That was the first one I ever did. That's my first camp I ever did.
First ever basketball camp. But that was me. I was transitioning from Atlanta to Charlotte.
No doubt.
And, I still have a passion. I played ball since I was 4 or 5, and I still have a passion to this day still for sports and athletics, especially basketball. That was my first love. But
we could play him.
And he turned up.
Nah, I'm not. Listen, I'm not playing. I'm gonna throw a couple of J's up. Like I said, we got a shootout.
Catch and shoot.
Yeah,
we talked about
catch
that
and
before the
shoot,
show,
catch
bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't doing all the other stuff. I can still shoot, though. I'm
gotta
always
catch and
be able to shoot.
I'm not gonna catch and shoot against you.
No, I'm just saying, look, I put money up.
See what I mean?
It's
gonna get real.
I ain't doing all that.
Catch and shoot. Just catch
I'll
and
take
shoot.
everybody money.
Yeah, just catch and shoot. Yeah, just catch and shoot. But yeah, man, it's a pleasure, man. Just to, I feel like, in life, everything comes around full circle.
Definitely.
You just never know why.
Yeah.
And sometimes you sit in rooms, you sit in chairs, and you don't know your reason or the purpose at that very moment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then it might come back around like, okay, because this right here is a relationship that could be built off of something else or in the making for something greater.
Right.
You just never know. So, it's a blessing to be here, man. I was glad I could be a part of it, man.
Thank you so much for being
And not
here.
to say that you not a legend, but
No, I'm nobody.
Nah.
No, it's all good.
No.
we should get back. We should get back.
Hey, some of you. Mama Love, did you get that? Put it up, Mama Love. Yo, this is Charlotte on the Scene. This was a great episode with my brother DJ Skillz, my brother Ant Morrow. It's a wrap. This is the best.
Love y'all, man. Know what it is?
No caps tonight.
No caps.
No caps.
Except for him one time.
Right.
One time.
I love you.
We got
Episode 72 in the books.
We're gonna